It's about time. What's going on?
Rumor report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
All right. Well, Fetty Wap and a state correctional officer were charged with others in a drug distribution ring. Allegedly, they're saying this ring distributed more than 100 kilos of narcotics across Long Island and New Jersey, according to a federal indictment. That indictment was unsealed in New York Friday. So there were 6 people who were charged by federal authorities with conspiring to distribute and possess controlled substances. Fetty Wap was arrested Thursday at Citifield. And they're saying the pipeline of drugs in this investigation ran thousands of miles from the West Coast to the communities here in our area, contributing to the addiction and overdose epidemic we have seen time and time again tear people's lives apart. According to the indictment, the defendants distributed allegedly more than 100 kilos of cocaine, heroin, fentanyl, and crack cocaine.
That's sad. I hear stories like that, and I really hope that it's not true. Because what's the point of getting out the hood, beating the odds, only to get involved in the drug game?
Yeah, he just released a project. I was just in the studio with him about a week ago, listening to his new album, which is dedicated to his daughter that just passed away. So I pray that it's not true.
All right, now for some good news, let's talk about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And this is the most diverse class of inductees, the 2021 class. Amongst the people who were actually honored this year, LL Cool J, JayZ, Foo Fighters, Gil Scott-Heron, Clarence Avant, amongst other people. So congratulations to everybody who actually were honored this year. Now let's discuss. JayZ actually was introed by both Obama and Dave Chappelle. Here is what Dave Chappelle had to say.
I would like to apologize to the It's an incredible honor to induct this next man into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But I need everybody in rock and roll to know that even though you are honoring him, he is ours. I could sit up here tonight, I could talk about his acumen as a businessman, talk about his accomplishments in music. But I think what's most important for everyone in this room to know is what he means to us, what he means to his culture.
That's right.
All right, in addition, here is Barack Obama introing JayZ.
I've turned to JayZ's words at different points in my life, whether I was brushing dirt off my shoulder on the campaign trail or sampling his lyrics on the Edmund Pettus Bridge on the 50th anniversary of the Selma March to Montgomery. Today, JayZ is one of the most renowned artists in history and an embodiment of the American dream. A dream he has helped make real for other young people like him. So let me be one of the first to welcome Hope, the kid from Marcy Houses, to HOF as an official Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Whoop, whoop. All right, now JayZ talked about how the song Hard Knock Life changed the course of his career.
We were orphans in America. That's who we was in these ghettos of America. Mother America had abandoned us and we were ghetto and we were orphans. And it was like, oh, I have to speak. This is who I have to speak for. And we didn't have our fathers around. So not only did I have to be the orphan, I had to be Daddy Warbucks too. Both. So I made a song called Hard Knock Life. That set the course of, what I would do for the rest of my career.
In addition to that, he also did thank Damon Dash, and this went viral after Bevy Smith was watching and posted.
And we created this company called Rockefeller Records. Shout out to Dame. I know we don't see eye to eye, but I can never erase your accomplishments.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you for acknowledging Dame Dash.
I guess everything is all about the moment and timing because I've never heard Jay not acknowledge Dame or Biggs. He's always
acknowledged them. Yeah, absolutely. They always say they didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things, but he always acknowledged them. Absolutely.
All right. Also, congratulations to Tina Turner. She was inducted. The Go-Go's were inducted. And as we said, LL Cool J, who also brought out some surprise guests. He had Eminem join him for his Rock the Bells classic. J-Lo also contributed to a live rendition of their song, All I Have. So here is Dr. Dre introing LL Cool J into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
L, do you remember a story you told me about leaving Def Jam? You were the first artist on Def Jam. You recorded all of this music and delivered all of these albums. Then fast forward to this, your deal is up. And you told me you were really expecting a really high dope parting gift, right? Do you remember what you told me you got? A cheap watch. Right? I mean, what is that? Well, now Now I guess you know what time it is, right?
And in the next hour, we'll play LL Cool J also accepting his award.
I would like to congratulate the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for convincing hip-hop LL Cool J and hip-hop JayZ to grace them with their presence. And I want to thank LL and Jay for allowing the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to use their image and likeness. And I'm glad that LL and Jay accepted the honor and bought validation to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
LL Cool J's been nominated 6 times in the past.
Wow.
So.
As well as another one of my main inspirations, Climax, North Carolina's own Clarence Avant. Okay, they brought some validation to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, shout and congrats to LL and JayZ. Both of them heavily inspired me into a lot of the things that I do, especially in music and
my girl Tina
business.
Turner, by the way.
Yeah,
I love me some Tina Turner.
Shout out to those brothers. I just seeing LL and what he's done for Queens and the fact that he rose from Queens and his grandmom's house and his grandmother allowing people to come in and see her crib and see all the awards was always huge inspiration. So shout to L and Hove. All right.
I respect LL for sure. Mr. Carter and Clarence Avant are definitely 2 of my main inspirations. Dropping the clues bombs for all those kings, though. Those gods and queens.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, who you giving your donkey to?
Man, there's a brother named Kevon Burns. He needs to come to the front of the congregation. We like to have a word with him.
All right. We'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.